Hola, por favor. El tío Hacienda. Good morning, Tammy. We are going. We're going out today. We've lost our minds. It's the day after Christmas. Technically, it's not a weekend, so I guess it's okay. You think it's safe, Tammy, to go out? How bad do you think it's going to be? How crowded?
I have no idea, but I have a doctor's appointment.
Yep.
And we have to get the kids a last minute something.
Yeah. Tammy has bought many people in the United States gifts. Many of the people that there in that country, and we're buying. If you want us, matter of fact, if you send your name and address, she might send you something. It's very possible.
It's a good thing Chris is not Santa Claus. A real good thing.
She might send you something.
I did all my presents last night and wrapped them because the kids come on the 27th, and there's a couple of things I need to get to make everybody's even.
Yeah, one of our daughters got the bright idea to tell her mother, Tammy, that she felt that they should all get equal amounts of gifts. Like the numbers should be equal. So like if one person got 5, then everybody should get 5.
The reason they do that is because, the reason they do that is because we go around the room and everybody opens their presents one at a time in a row. So if everybody don't have the same amount, then they have to sit there. Did you pull out in front of that car?
Yeah. They came from behind us in the neighborhood.
Oh.
They're in a hurry.
So anyway, since we open them in a row, they know who runs out quicker. And my gifts are like socks and underwear.
They passed that person.
It's not like I spend a lot of money.
They passed that person ahead of us. They're really in a hurry. They're important people in a big hurry. Yeah, but that's what happens. So if we get one a gift that's, $5,000,
Chris,
it only counts as one. So we
let
get
me tell y'all what
things.
I get my kids. Some of y'all have seen what I get my kids.
Yeah.
They get underwear.
Yes.
They get socks.
Yes.
They get a sweater.
Amen.
They get toiletries.
Absolutely. Toilets.
They got I got them all a set of sheets and a wand to clean their bathroom with. I mean, I didn't get them anything exciting.
No,
everything is practical with me.
Let me tell you, when they were children, what we used to do. It's just funny. When they had toys, we buy them stuff, and of course, they'd make a mess. They'd have their toys all over the place. And we would notice which toys they really didn't ever play with. And so we'd take those toys and we'd put them up because they never played with them anyway. And then we'd give them to them again. Christmas. Now, you had to do that when they were little. You couldn't do that.
Yeah.
When they could remember.
We also would go to yard sales and get them presents for Christmas. We did a lot.
Yeah.
I gave them a lot of yard sale toys for Christmas because I wasn't working during part of that time and we didn't have the money. And so that's what we would do. They didn't know. They just played. They didn't care.
They're little kids. They don't know. Little kids have no idea. They don't even know what they're playing with. They'll open up their Christmas present and then play with the box.
I guess because we raised our kids like that, that's why they are so simple now and they don't dress up and look nice when they go out.
I don't think that has anything to do with that. They had good clothes. They didn't have nothing.
No, but I let them pick out their own clothes from the time they were little bitty. And so sometimes they would go to church looking like whodunit. And I would just let them because I wanted them to be independent.
We tried to instill independence and liberty.
Yes, we did.
In America. And rule of law. All of those, justice, all those things.
Well, let me tell you who was
Being
so smart.
Smart's what it is.
May was smart.
Yeah, May was.
When it came time for Easter, and she was just she was little. Little. way too young to know the real stuff. And this is when we decided.
Like 4.
So
3,
if you've
4.
got children, let me just go ahead and warn you. If you've got children and y'all watch this with your children,
Don't let them listen to this.
Don't let them listen to this part.
Nope.
So you're going to have to mute this part and turn it on later
Yeah.
when they're not in the room.
No grandkids. No.
Okay. Countdown. 10, 9,
You don't have to count down.
8, 7.
They're out.
Okay, they're out.
Kids are out.
She was little. So Amy was even smaller. And they were way too young to know who Santa was. And so May, it was Easter. And May said, there is no way that a rabbit lays eggs and brings eggs.
Yeah, physically impossible.
For the Easter bunny.
Nope.
That is not possible.
No,
I don't believe it.
Scientifically impossible.
She would not have it. She was way too smart for that. And I'm telling y'all, she was little, probably 4. No, in May, 4-ish, 5, probably 4.
She knew there wasn't no Santa Claus.
And she absolutely knew that all that stuff was
a lie.
Yeah, folklore.
It
okay,
was not true.
So at that point, Chris decided
I'm not telling her
that he wasn't going to lie to her, and he wasn't going to tell her that Santa was real, because Santa's not real. And my whole family wanted to, can I say boycott?
They wanted to kill us.
And they thought we were so extreme. But anyway, they were very upsetty spaghetti with us, as Chris says.
Like it. But I was like, we can celebrate Santa Claus. It's not like we don't have. We had as much fun with Santa Claus as anybody else.
So tell them what we did.
Considering he's not real, we had a blast. We said Santa Claus was, after a person that gave gifts to children, and what it was all about, why he was represented, and then the rest of it, Christmas is about Jesus and all. We did Christmas had just as much fun as everybody else, and Santa Claus, and wore the stuff and had stockings and celebrated. My kids had just as much fun on Christmas morning as anybody else's kids that thought Santa
Except
Claus
they didn't
was
think
real.
he was coming through the door or the
they,
chimney.
Yeah, so.
But tell them why you decided to do that. Tell them why.
I wasn't going to lie to them.
Not just that, you were going to teach them that he was magic.
Oh, yeah, I didn't want them to think there was something that had more power than God, or was like God, or could do things like God and things like that. And so that's why I didn't do it. I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and just tell them when she knows better.
May absolutely knew better.
On telling her that, no, there is Santa. He can fly and he can do this and he sees you all the time. Those are qualities that God has. So I was like, I'm not doing that, And so our kids knew.
Yeah. And let me just say, my family thought we took the fun out of Christmas. And they said, now for Amy, she would have believed anything we told her.
Yeah.
And
then would have
gullible.
been totally heartbroken.
Yes, she would have.
If she'd have found out that we lied to her, she would have been devastated.
But it was mainly my brother, because he had little kids when we did. He was so afraid that our kids was going to tell his kids. And anyway.
But they didn't.
No.
They never did tell. We made sure they understood.
My cousin Mark told us there wasn't a Santa Claus. Mark Sullins. But
he ruined it for everybody.
But Mark set me up on a blind date with this man right here.
He made up for it later.
So I forgive him.
Made up for it later.
But anyway, somebody's going to tell him eventually. But then you have to tell them eventually that you're lying to them.
Well, we did it for fun.
We never lied to our kids.
We did it
if they ask us, have we ever done, once they got older, have you done this, have you done that, we would, as hard as it was, we wouldn't lie to them. But sometimes you got to be truthful with your kids. Now, I was going to tell y'all that.
Should be all the time.
Oh, let me just say this. Yeah, it should be all the time. When, about that, our kids, like Amy, loved dinosaurs, and they loved Dora the Explorer, and they loved all of these things. And this is what me and Chris said. Look, you take your kids to Disney World, They absolutely love seeing Mickey Mouse.
But they know he's not real.
And Cinderella. They know they're not real.
But they watch
But
them
they
on
love
TV.
it. They love to see them in costume. So what's the difference in Santa Claus? What's the difference? So that's what we said. You know, if they can love a character, then why can't they love Santa as a character? And that's how we told them that Santa was a character.
This would be, because there'll be people, if I put this on there, there'll be people that unsubscribe because of this. People get very
Upset over Santa Claus.
about Santa. They're very sensitive. They're
Yes.
Santa sensitive.
Yep.
Santa sensitive. We didn't even open any presents yesterday, Tammy.
I know. Neither one of us opened a gift. Yes, we did. We opened our gift from
We
Mary
opened
Mitchell.
a gift yesterday from Mary Mitchell.
Mary. I think I'm gonna share this on my page so Mary can watch it. Mary, it is beautiful. When I plugged that thing in, she got us a snow globe,
Yes.
and it is so beautiful. And when you plug it in,
Gorgeous.
it has a light in it, so the glitter really reflects against, reflects that light,
Beautiful.
and it's beautiful. Chris went through there and he went, boy, that is pretty, ain't it? I said, it sure is.
Caught my attention.
So anyway, thank you, Mary Mitchell, for sending us a gift yesterday. We enjoyed it.
You made our Christmas.
That was our Christmas yesterday. That's the only thing we opened all day.
We have Christmas tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
Yes.
Christmas with the kids tomorrow.
Yep.
We're gonna give them the same stuff we gave them last year.
Yep. Underwear,
We're gonna
socks,
see if they notice.
a sweater.
Yeah.
They get the same stuff.
We went to their house and took stuff out of the drawers that they hadn't been wearing.
You know what? I got them 12 pair apiece. 12 pair apiece.
Disposable socks.
That's 72 socks. 72. I got them on Amazon. 12 pair was a good price.
That means you can wear a new sock for 72 straight days.
That's pretty doggone good. No, they don't get 72 each, ding dong. He's so silly.
We need to go. My phone's about to die.
All right, bye.
And your video has probably
Bye.
made everybody dizzy.
I had a doctor's appointment. That's why we had to get out today. But it's, anyway, bye.